We're good. We welcome you inside the Charleston Catholic Athletic Facility here in Charleston, the state capital city of West Virginia, as Video Productions proudly presents West Virginia High School boys basketball action featuring the Irish of Charleston Catholic. Tonight, the Irish meeting up with the Skyhawks from Scott High School, located in the Boone County seat of Madison. Scott in with a record of 7-6, and Charleston Catholic enters at 5-8. Greetings from Charleston, along with our great Video Productions crew. I'm Mark Martin, delighted to have you with us for this Tuesday night showdown of West Virginia boys high school basketball. Both teams have played 13 games this season. Charleston Catholic snapping a 2-game losing streak here last night, beating Robert C. Byrd 65-41. This Skyhawk team coming in having won 3 in a row, and they'll try to see if they can stretch that out to 4 here tonight. Hunter Moles' team hoping to win for a second consecutive evening. Players to watch in this game for Charleston Catholic. Jay Allen Turner has been steady this season, the 6'3 sophomore, and also look for Jonathan McComas to be a big part of the success Charleston Catholic hopes to enjoy here tonight. Again, Hunter Moles' team dealing with injuries. He hasn't had Ferris Murad. He hasn't had Kellen Swan. So definitely 2 key players that are still out of the lineup for the Irish. When you talk about Scott, well, they got several good players, and one of those is Reese Carden. Comes in averaging 22.5 points a game and 4.6 rebounds. He's a 6'3", 160-pound junior. Sean Ballard calls him a great scorer, and indeed he has not disappointed this season. Head coaches in this game tonight: Sean Ballard, a 2010 graduate of Scott High School, played for the Skyhawks and played at the University of Charleston. He's been in dental school at WVU, but he's in his 3rd year as a head coach of his alma mater. Hunter Moles is in his 3rd season here at Charleston Catholic, graduate of South Charleston High School, and then went on to enjoy a great career at WVU Tech. He's led Catholic into the state tournament twice. Of course, the COVID season wiped out the state tournament. His Irish didn't get to play, and there was a very good chance they might have been single-A state champs. And then last season, played up as a double-A school, lost that heartbreaker to Polka in just a classic there at the state tournament. So Coach Moles with a 3-year record at the moment, 36-17. Seasons to date for these 2 teams: Scott started with back-to-back wins over Liberty Raleigh and West Side. They then lost to Logan, Winfield, Ripley. The Ripley game was a double overtime affair. They fell to the Polka Dots. They defeated Herbert Hoover, knocked off Chapmanville. They fell to Logan and South Charleston. And since then, they've reeled off wins over Wayne, Sissonville, and Lincoln County. And for Charleston Catholic, they too opened with back-to-back wins over Parkersburg Catholic and Notre Dame. And then they lost to Parkersburg South, South Charleston, Calvary Baptist, Polka, St. Albans. And then they knocked off Calvary Baptist, who was undefeated, as they rebound after losing to them 79-51. They came back and win 59-50 here at the Charleston Catholic Athletic Facility. It was then a loss to Notre Dame. They defeated Roane County 48-31. Back-to-back losses to Ravenswood and Buffalo. And then they rebound and get that 5th win of the season last night against Robert C. Byrd. So the 2 teams have one common opponent, and that is South Charleston. And again, both falling to the Black Eagles. Junior varsity game here earlier went into overtime. Very exciting. Charleston Catholic prevailed in that one by a final score of 46-42. Hopefully we will have a great one here for you tonight as well. Teams are on the court. We're getting set for introductions. Our national anthem, we break away here at the Charleston Catholic Athletic Facility. When we return, we bring you the tip-off of Charleston Catholic and Scott. You're watching West Virginia Boys High School basketball here on Video Productions.
Did you know when you send or receive a text message, you take your eyes off the road for 5 seconds? At 55 miles per hour, that's like driving more than the length of a football field blindfolded. As a result, thousands of people die every year in crashes related to distracted driving. That's why we're cracking down on people who text or use their smartphones while driving. We would rather you cross the goal line alive. Law enforcement officers write tickets to save lives. Don't text and drive.
Here at Children's Dentistry, you may notice things are a little different. And Mom and Dad expect us to treat them like a child.
Welcome back here inside the Charleston Catholic Athletic Facility, getting set for a showdown between the Skyhawks of Scott from Boone County and the Charleston Catholic Irish. This Scott team, again, coming in with a record of 7-6. Highest point output of the season, 88, and that came 2 games ago when they defeated Sissonville. They've scored in the 80s twice this season. 6 times they've been over 70, twice in the 60s, twice in the 50s, and once in the 40s. And that was against Polka when they scored just 44 points. For Charleston Catholic, most points this season by Hunter Moles' crew, 83. Lowest outpoint was 40, so they've had the one 80-point game, a 70-point game. They had 3 games in a row, and those are the last 3 games in which they had 60 or more. A couple of 50-point games, and they've been in the 40s 5 times. And again, they've been hampered this season due to the situation with injuries. So we're getting the introductions taking place here. Our officials for tonight's game. 3 really good ones in Mark Akers, Chris Farrow, and Don Burton Jr. Our crew consisting of Hunter Cart, our producer-director, Joe Mounts, and the executive producer of Video Production Sports is Butch Mounts. So Charleston Catholic will start Gio Cinco. He wears number 10, 5'9", sophomore. Jeff Reynolds, 5'10", sophomore, wears number 44. Max Wilcox, a freshman, in number 32. Jay Allen Turner, 6'3", sophomore, wears 24. And Jonathan McComas, 6'2", senior, he wears 30. Reese Carden will be at center circle with Jay Allen Turner, and they go with Jaron Gator as a starter. He wears number 1 as Scott wins the opening tap. Braxton Dolan wears number 25. Also in that starting lineup, Isaac Setzer and number 5, Landon Stone. Setzer is number 22 and launching from the outside and knocking down the three-pointer for the Skyhawks to get the scoring going is Jaron Gator, the senior. Can score it well, according to head coach Sean Ballard. Averages 8.4 a game. It's his 22nd three-pointer of the season. So the Skyhawks on the board first here. Jay Allen Turner cutting and scoring, and Jay Allen Turner maneuvering nicely. 6'3", sophomore. Got a bright future here at Charleston Catholic. So the Irish on the board. Shot from the outside, won't go, but Scott will get another stab at it here. Nice ball movement by the Skyhawks, and there is Reese Carden. Couldn't get that to go down the floor, and Catholic will hold up here. Reynolds gets it into the hands of Max Wilcox. Rebound off the miss, snagged there by Braxton Dolan. And we're going to get a foul called on Charleston Catholic. Foul's going to go on Max Wilcox. That will be his first team foul, number 1. Scott with the ball and the 3-2 early lead. Jaron Gator out front with it. Nailed that three-pointer to get it going. Here is Gator. Carden. Going to get it down on the baseline. Working around here and driving is Setzer. Here is Gator and buries his second three-pointer of the game. Scott up by 4. Irish looking to answer. Jay Allen Turner penetrates, always draws a crowd and gets it to go. And we're going to have a foul called, though, on Charleston Catholic. It's going to go on Jay Allen Turner, his first, and team foul number 2 on the Irish. Tough break for Hunter Moles' team. Nice job down low. So Carden gets it, and it's an 8-2 game. Comes in again, averaging 22 and a half per contest. Driving, Wilcox, foul called. So that'll put Wilcox at the line. Landon Stone commits the foul, and this is his first of the game and team foul number 1. Wilcox at the line. Again, the young freshman, very talented. As all freshmen have to do, adjust to the speed of varsity action. So he gets 1 of 2 there. Makes it an 8-3 count. Here's Carden. Carden's father, Paul, once longtime head coach of this program. Dolan, and they're going to get Dolan for a traveling violation. So Catholic will have an opportunity here to carve into the from the corner, launching and unable to get it to drop is Sharps. Rebound by Jeff Reynolds. And Reynolds throws it away into the hands of the Skyhawks, and down the floor, wide open is Sharps. And Sharps puts it through. That makes it a 10-4 game, and Hunter Moles wants to talk it over. 3:53 to go here in the first. You're watching West Virginia boys high school basketball featuring the Irish of Charleston Catholic here on Video Productions.
General Stores has served our hometowns for decades, providing those essential needs for the road of life. The LG family goes above and beyond to ensure that your experience is an easy one. That's why they offer the LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks, coffee, and even discounts on fuel. Rest assured, you'll leave knowing they have your needs covered. And by the way, tell them Hug sent you. Little General Stores, your road's neighbor.
You want it? Click it.
Reserve it and drive it.
Buy it at Thornhill.
Buy it at Thornhill.
Buy it at Thornhill.
That's right. Getting your new vehicle just got easier.
Visit any of our 6 locations and get a personalized experience in preferencing your next new vehicle.
Tag one of our pre-built invoices.
Or let's customize.
Second time in the game that the Scott Skyhawks have led by 6. 10-4 count. Jay Allen Turner with the basketball for Charleston Catholic out of the timeout. Moles still with his starting 5. Sean Ballard has made a couple of substitutions. Reynolds on the move. Gets it back out to Cinco. Now here is Turner. Turner from the wing in trouble, and it's about taken away there by Carden. Cinco saved it, now tries to get it to Reynolds, and right into the hands of Braxton Dolan. Now the Skyhawks can't hang on here. And then a collision at midcourt. And McComas going to be charged with traveling violation. Reynolds heads out, and checking in for Charleston Catholic, wearing number 55, freshman Jonah Ball. Shot up and won't go for Calvin White. White's a senior. Averages about 6.5 a game. Comas in trouble, trying to get it out to Ball, and taken away there by Scott, and running the floor and breaking away from the pack is Dolan, who gets his first bucket of the game, and Scott has the biggest lead of the contest. They've led from the outset, and right now up by 8. Jonah Ball driving and couldn't get it to drop, and a whistle and a foul going to go on the offensive player, Jonah Ball. So that's his first, and that is team foul number 3. Checking in for Scott, number 2, Ian Geralds, 6-foot senior, wears number 2. Setzer checks out of the game. Here's Gator, nice bounce pass to Stone. We'll check that to Gerald. So Gerald's just checking into the game and gets the bucket to make it a 10-point Scott lead. Gerald's averaging 6.3 a game. Ball out of bounds. It will belong to Charleston Catholic. Pass into Turner, and Turner can't get it to fall. Last touching Stone as he came flying in there to try to nab it. Cinco sends it in. Turner in trouble, and they take it away. Here comes Gator down the floor for the Skyhawks. A little too strong, but a nice follow there by Geralds, and he can't get it to drop. And the basketball will belong to Charleston Catholic. Reynolds checks in. Wilcox is out. And Reynolds will be the trigger here and gets it into J. Allen Turner. J. Allen Turner down the floor, up with the shot, and J. Allen Turner is going to be hit with the charge. His second foul of the game, and that is team foul number 4 on Charleston Catholic. And boy, they cannot afford to lose J. Allen Turner, so Hunter Moles getting him out of the basketball game. So they have McComas, Ball, Reynolds, Cinco, and Joseph Brammer has checked in. Gator with his third three-pointer here in this opening quarter. It's 17-4, and we're going to have a foul called here on Scott. So the foul is going to go on Calvin White. That's his first team foul, number 3. Carden's back in. Dylan Grant, who wears number 12 for Scott, he is into the game, and Braxton Dolan has checked in. A little deeper bench here for Sean Ballard than Hunter Moles. The Catholic trying to claw back here. Just one field goal and a couple of free throws. It's all the Irish have managed to put together here in this first quarter. Meanwhile, Gator, who has the basketball, then gives off to Dolan, has 3 3-pointers in the game. 5 different players have scored for Scott, and there is Carden drilling a 3. Carden has 5 now in the game, and Scott is up 20-4. Cinco on the move, dishing, nice play there. Brammer puts it through for Catholic. The drought ends for the Irish. Shot on its way, and tell you not, another nice looking shot by Scott, but Gerald's couldn't get it to fall. Here's McComas for Charleston Catholic. Cinco gives off to Jeff Reynolds. He'll let it fly, a little too strong. Ball out of bounds, last touching the Skyhawks. Well, Hunter Mole's going to bring in Hunter Perry, who wears number 14. J. Allen Turner is back in here. And also Max Wilcox with 2.1 showing on the clock. Perry will be the trigger here. Get it into Jay Allen Turner. Time running down straight away. Can't get it to go, and we played a quarter, and Scott has dominated here. They led from the start in this first quarter, and they have the advantage here 20-6 as we head to the second quarter. You're watching live streaming coverage of West Virginia high school boys basketball featuring the Irish of Charleston Catholic on Video Productions.
Here at Children's Dentistry, you may notice that things are a little different. And Mom and Dad expect us to treat them like a child.
Little General Stores has served our hometowns for decades, providing those essential needs for the road of life. The LG family goes above and beyond to ensure that your experience is an easy one. That's why they offer the LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks, coffee, and even discounts on fuel. Rest assured, you'll leave knowing they have your needs covered. And by the way,
tell them Hug sent you.
That's right. Little General Stores, your road's neighbor.
20-6 lead for the Scott Skyhawks over Charleston Catholic as we enter the second quarter. You know, the big difference, 4 3-pointers for Scott, and 3 were put through by Jaron Gator. Here's Jay Allen Turner, who's playing with 2 fouls, and he cannot get the shot to drop, and the Skyhawks on the move. Here is Carden letting it go, hits the back of the iron. Gator with the rebound, and Scott will reload here. Carden, Gator, Isaac Setzer, number 22. Gator fires, can't get it to drop. Dylan Grant, number 12, in the lineup for Scott. Jay Allen Turner, Jeff Reynolds, Hunter Perry, who has the basketball, Max Wilcox, and Joseph Brammer. Those are the 5 on the floor for Catholic. Jay Allen Turner maneuvers to the bucket and gets it to fall. So Turner, despite having 2 fouls, Hunter Moles just feeling, hey, got to have this kid in there, and shows why right there. Hits the shot, and now we'll try to add the free throw here. And can't get it to go. He's 1 for 3 at the line, keeps the count at 20-8. 14 fouls on Scott now. The foul was on Dylan Grant. That's his first of the game. Dolan, and nice move there by Isaac Setzer, who's on the board for the first time tonight. 22-8 score. He becomes the 6th different Skyhawk to score in this game. Jay Allen Turner pulls up in the lane, can't get it to drop. Rebound yanked down by Carden, who again averages 4.6 a game. And here's Dolan open, and Dolan puts it through. And that makes it a 24-8 game, and we got a timeout on the floor, 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here. So Gator with 9 points, all from the three-point line. Carden has 5. Dolan has 4. And 2 each for Setzer, Sharps, and Geralds. That's the Scott scoring. And for Charleston Catholic, at the moment, 5 for J. Allen Turner, 2 for Joseph Brammer, and a free throw by Max Wilcox. Scott in at 7-6, a 3-game winning streak. And Charleston Catholic at 5-8. Winners here last night against Robert C. Byrd. Many of you had the chance to enjoy the live streaming coverage of that game right here on Video Productions. Our great friend Andrew Miller on the call last night. Gio Cinco with the basketball from long range. Shot no good by Wilcox. And back to work will go the Scott Skyhawks. Carden, nice little move there, getting to the hoop and open, and Carden now has 7 in the game. Cinco. J. Allen Turner weaves around, looking, and finds an open man on the near side here, driving, and that will be Wilcox, and he'll draw the foul as he took off to the basket. Foul is going to be called on Jaden Sharps. Jaden Sharps back in there. Calvin White, where's number 10? He's in. Setzer is in there. Dolan is in there. And Carden for Scott as Wilcox connects for his second free throw of the game. And can't get the second one to drop. Leaves it at a 26-9 contest. Reynolds, Turner, Cinco, Wilcox, McComas. Those are the guys on the floor for the Irish. Nice drive there by Carden. 4 points here in the second quarter, 9 for the game. Gio Cinco dishing. Wilcox open from the corner. Had a good look there. It rattles off. Dolan running the floor. The Scott team, they do a nice job whipping that ball around and have a whistle off the missed shot, and that's going to go against the Skyhawks. Landon Stone's going to come back in for Scott along with Ian Geralds. Stone number 5, Geralds number 2. The foul was on Dolan. That's his first, and that's team foul number 6 on the Skyhawks. J. Allen Turner to Reynolds. Nice pass to Cinco, and they strip it away there. Ball loose, and good job by the Irish. And boy, I'm afraid, yep, that one went off of J. Allen Turner. Landon Stone, good football player, and his pass is batted down there by McComas, the 6'2 senior. Here's Max Wilcox. Boy, Wilcox, good-looking kid, but he's stripped from behind by Calvin White, taking it down. Reverse hand wouldn't go, and just about tapped back in by Carden. Couldn't get it to fall. Cinco. Reynolds, and Reynolds misfires, trying to whip it over there to McComas, and the ball goes out of bounds. Joseph Brammer, number 34, checks in. Reynolds going out. J. Allen Turner going out for Catholic. Back in also for the Irish, number 55, Jonah Ball. Calvin White, Landon Stone. He's open for a 3, can't get it to drop. Cinco, just a sophomore, really stepping up, playing high minutes and hustling and working hard. And right now, Catholic just needing some offense generated. Here's McComas, the senior leader, driving in, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touched by the Skyhawks. Calvin White, number 10, out of the game for Scott. Back in is Jaron Gator, who buried those three-pointers in the first quarter. Here's McComas. Nice little soft touch there from the baseline, and it just won't drop. Lid on that basket right now for Charleston Catholic. Meanwhile, Carden puts up a shot, and he misfired on that one. He does a misfire too often. So Coach Moles will make more substitutions. Turner's back in, Perry's in, and Reynolds is back into the game. This is Perry in trouble and try to get it to Jay Allen Turner, taken away by Scott. Carden on the move, whips it out and firing and unable to get it, but a nice tap there by Gerald's. He couldn't get it to drop, and Catholic comes out of there with it. Well, Jaden Sharps had a good look at it, and then Gerald's thought he was going to knock it back in, down low underneath, and the Skyhawks come up empty. Catholic will try to take advantage here and just carve into this lead somehow, some way. From the corner, shot off the mark by Perry. Rebound by Jonah Ball. Jonah Ball driving and off the glass, and Jonah Ball hits the deck hard. Well, he was open for the layup. He's up and appears to be okay. McComas will check in. Wilcox back in. And going out is Brammer and Ball for the Irish. Scott has led it from the start here. Three-pointer by Gator got it going, and then he had two more there in the first quarter. He has the basketball right now. Free throw line shot no good. Reynolds grips the rebound. Down the floor, Jay Allen Turner driving and rolls it in and scores. Jay Allen Turner with 4 points here in the second quarter and has 7 for the game. This is Gerald's. Kick it out to Carden. Carden thought about the three, now drives in. A complete circle performed there by Gerald's. Didn't travel with it, and finally is rewarded with the bucket. He has 4 in the game. Turner over into the corner, and the shot up and just about banked in there by McComas. Hit that beautiful left-handed shot, but that one just would not fall. So the Skyhawks go back to work here. Into the corner, Gerald's pumps and delivers. Gerald's with his first 3 of the game. That's 5 for Scott. Gerald's has 5 points here in the second quarter, 7 for the game. He was open and nothing but net. 1:06 remaining here in this opening half. Great to have you with us here on Video Productions as the Scott Skyhawks pay a visit to this wonderful facility here at Charleston Catholic, and they call Jay Allen Turner for the travel. This is always just great hospitality here. Jacob Nelson, the athletic director at Charleston Catholic High School, John Baird, and the crew. Tell you what, had a great operation up here. Tommy Light working that scorer's table. So the foul going to go on Calvin White, and that was White's second of the game. Team foul number 7 on Scott. Down the floor, get it into the hands of McComas. McComas puts it up, and he is called for the travel. 33-11 here, our score, and Scott with the basketball. See if Sean Ballard elects to whittle time away and just take the last shot of this second quarter that would get us to halftime. And now we're going to have a foul on the Skyhawks. Offensive foul. That's going to go on Isaac Setzer, number 22. That will be team foul number 8 on the Skyhawks. Cinco across the timeline for Catholic. In trouble. Out it comes to Wilcox, and he couldn't get it to drop, and a battle for the ball, tie up, and the possession arrow in favor of Scott. So 5.4 showing on the clock. Perry checks out, and J. Allen Turner checks in. Perry checks in, and J. Allen Turner is out. And again, Turner has been playing with those 2 fouls. Here comes Scott. Stone lets it fly, and that will do it. We have played a half of basketball here in the state capital city of West Virginia at the Charleston Catholic Athletic Facility, and it's the Scott Skyhawks leading at 33-11. We'll come back and discuss it for you. You are watching live streaming coverage of West Virginia High School boys basketball featuring the Irish of Charleston Catholic here on Video Productions.
Here at Children's Dentistry, you may notice things are a little different. And Mom and Dad expect us to treat them like a child.
City National Bank, where you can purchase or refinance your home with the no down payment Champion Mortgage. No down payment, no private mortgage insurance, no kidding. Visit your local branch to get started today. City National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. To learn more, log on to mortgage.bankatcity.com.
Little General Stores has served our hometowns for decades, providing those essential needs for the road of life. The LG family goes above and beyond to ensure that your experience is an easy one. That's why they offer the LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks, coffee, and even discounts on fuel. Rest assured, you'll leave knowing they have your needs covered. And by the way, tell them Hug sent you. Little General Stores, your road's neighbor.
You have dreams.
You have dreams.
You have dreams.
A better life, a better job, a better you.
So where do you start to build the skills necessary to get there?
For more than 125 years, West Virginia State University has been educating generations of students who have gone on to change the world.
At West Virginia State, you are not just a number, you are who you choose to be.
You receive personal attention from award-winning faculty.
You study in nationally recognized programs.
You learn the skills that will get you the job you know you can have. No matter where you want to go
or what you want to do,
it starts at State.
You want it? Click it.
Reserve it and drive it.
Buy it at Thornhill.
Buy it at Thornhill.
Buy it at Thornhill.
That's right. Getting your new vehicle just got easier.
Visit any of our 6 locations and get a personalized experience in preferencing your next new vehicle.
Tag one of our pre-built invoices.
Or let's customize your exact features with our easy built-to-order process.
All we have to offer with shopping ease at thornhillautomotive.com.
Tag your new ride.
Tag your new ride.
Tag your new ride.
Tag your new ride
on the Thornhill Motor Mile.
Unlock the money already in your home at City National Bank. Consolidate loans or fund your next big project with a home equity line of credit with a great low intro rate. Visit your local branch to get started. City National Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender. Learn more at homeequity.bankatcity.com.
33-11 lead for the Scott Skyhawks here at halftime inside the Charleston Catholic Athletic Facility. Along with our great video productions crew, I'm Mark Martin. Delighted to have you with us here for live streaming coverage of West Virginia Boys High School basketball action featuring the Irish of Charleston Catholic. And been a tough first half for Hunter Moles' crew. Scott coming in here with a 7-6 record. Catholic at 5-8. Scott got a 3-pointer from Jaron Gator right out of the gate, and it was a 3-0 lead. Catholic answered with a 2-pointer. It was 3-2, but it would be Scott going on to lead at 20-6 at the end of the first quarter. Gator would have 2 more 3-pointers in that first quarter, and Reese Carden had a 3-pointer. So those 3-pointers, they added up, and Scott had the 14-point lead. Their biggest lead of the quarter was 16, but they led it by 14 going into the second quarter. And then just build off that, it was a 20-8 game, then it was 22-8, 24-8, 26-8, 26-9, 28-9, 28-11, 30-11, and now at the present count of 33-11. So the biggest lead of the game. Scott also got a 3-pointer there in that second quarter as well. Catholic has yet to knock one down from behind the 3-point line in this basketball game. Skyhawks already back out on the floor here and getting set for second half warm-ups. We'll come back and talk individual numbers for you in just a moment. You are watching live streaming coverage of West Virginia High School boys basketball featuring the Irish of Charleston Catholic here on Video Productions.
Here at Children's Dentistry, you may notice things are a little different. And Mom and Dad expect us to treat them like a child.
City National Bank, where you can purchase or refinance your home with the no down payment champion mortgage. No down payment, no private mortgage insurance, no kidding. Visit your local branch to get started today. City National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. To learn more, log on to mortgage.bankatcity.com.
Little General Stores has served our hometowns for decades, providing those essential needs for the road of life. The LG family goes above and beyond to ensure that your experience is an easy one. That's why they offer the LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks, coffee, and even discounts on fuel. Rest assured, you'll leave knowing they have your needs covered. And by the way, tell them Hug sent you. Little General Stores, your road's neighbor.
Have dreams.
You have dreams.
You have dreams.
A better life, a better job, a better you.
So where do you start to build the skills necessary to get there?
For more than 125 years, West Virginia State University has been educating generations of students who have gone on to change the world.
At West Virginia State, you are not just a number, you are who you choose to be.
You receive personal attention from award-winning faculty.
You study in nationally recognized programs.
You learn the skills that will get you the job you know you can have. No matter where you want to go
or what you want to do,
it starts at State.
You want it? Click it.
Reserve it and drive it.
Buy it at Thornhill.
Buy it at Thornhill.
Buy it at Thornhill.
That's right. Getting your new vehicle just got easier.
Visit any of our 6 locations and get a personalized experience in preferencing your next new vehicle.
Tag one of our pre-built invoices.
Or let's customize your exact feature.
33-11 here at halftime. Scott leading Charleston Catholic. Individual scoring looks like this for Scott. 9 points for Jaron Gator. He had 3 3-pointers all in the first quarter. Reese Carden, the team's leading scorer, had 9. He had a 3-pointer in that opening quarter. Ian Gerald's coming off the bench, and he has 7. He has a 3-pointer in the game. Braxton Dolan has 4 points and 2 points each for Jaden Sharps and Isaac Setzer. For Charleston Catholic, Jay Allen Turner was 7, and he's played most of this first half with 2 fouls. 2 points for Max Wilcox and 2 for Joseph Branner. We got the second half coming up. Charleston Catholic and Scott right here on Video Productions. Clock winding down here. Mark Akers has the basketball in his hands, ready to give it to Jeff Reynolds. And we are set to launch this second half of action between Charleston Catholic and Scott. Irish with a lot of ground to make up. And here's Jay Allen Turner, and we have a foul called underneath. So the Irish go right to Turner and try to get this young man moving here. He leads the way with 7, but it's just been tough sledding for the Catholic offense. Foul was on Carden, his first. Turner hits the free throw. He has 8 in the game. So team foul number 1 on Charleston Catholic. Team foul number 1 on Scott as Charleston Catholic's Jay Allen Turner hits both free throws, so he has 9 in the game, and that makes it a 20-point lead for Scott. Landon Stone, Reese Carden, Braxton Dolan, Isaac Setzer, and Jaron Gator. Those are the starters for the Skyhawks. Boy, what a rebound by Dolan. I mean, he went up and snagged that thing and then kept his feet and puts it in. He has 6 in the game. Charleston Catholic, meanwhile, going with Jeff Reynolds, who has the basketball, gets it into the hands of Jonathan McComas, who misses the shot. Max Wilcox is out there for the Irish. And again, we mentioned Jay Allen Turner and Gio Cinco. And here is tough, unorthodox shot there by Setzer, and Setzer puts it through. Setzer now with 4 in the game. What this Scott team with quick hands. They take it away and down the floor. Setzer couldn't get it to drop, but Carden was following nicely. Carden now with 11 in the game, and Scott 3 consecutive field goals, and they lead at 39-13, and a timeout has been called here. We'll break away on Video Productions. Skyhawks with the big lead. .26 lead for the Scott Skyhawks. Biggest lead of the basketball game. Charleston Catholic with the ball and quick hands by Dolan. And Dolan just raced that basketball down after the pass by Catholic. Setzer to Carden. One thing that's jumped out at us here in this game is outstanding passing by this Scott team. Jay Allen Turner going to the basket strong and will be fouled. In this Charleston Catholic team, missing some key components, but have to be impressed with this Scott Skyhawks squad. Got some good wins this season, trying to get another one here. Foul was on Setzer, his second team foul, number 2. Turner at the line and will connect on the first free throw. Couldn't get that one to drop. He is 4 of 7 at the line. He has 10 points in the game. Here is Turner, and he's going to be fouled as Catholic came up with the defensive play, and Landon Stone going to be called for the foul. And that will put Jay Allen Turner back to the line. 2 fouls now on Stone, 3 on Scott here in this second half. So Jay Allen Turner with the free throw. Another opportunity here. And that one will fall through. Carden on the move, pulls up, and a nice little shot there by Carden. Boy, he's so active around the glass. Tapped it back up, couldn't get it to fall through. Here's Turner running the floor. Gets it over to Wilcox, and Wilcox driving on the baseline. Had the opening there and just a little too strong on the shot. Scott goes back to work. From the corner, Dole, and that one bringing rain as he really launched that one up there, and there's Carden on the follow, puts it through, and we have a foul called. And Jonathan McComas committing his first foul, team foul number 1, and Carden puts it through, and now we'll get an additional free throw here. He has 6 points here in the quarter, 15 for the game. So some changes being made here for both teams. We'll set the 5 that are on the floor for both Scott and Catholic. Carden's out there for the Skyhawks along with Landon Stone, Jaden Sharps, Dolan, and I believe that's Dylan Grant out there as Carden gets the 3-point play, making it a 44-16 lead. Charleston Catholic working here with Jay Allen Turner, and it's taken away by Stone, and Stone will lay it in. Stone's first bucket of the game. And we've got a timeout here on the floor as Scott goes up by 30. We break away here. The Skyhawks, they've led it from start to this present moment of 5:22 to go in the third on Video Productions. Well, following that takeaway by Stone for the Scott Skyhawks, 7 different Skyhawks have dented the scorebook here tonight, and that puts Scott up by 30. So the lineup now on the floor for Scott, you got Jaden Sharps, Reese Carden, Landon Stone, Braxton Dolan, and Dylan Grant. And taking it away is Sharps. Catholic working with Jay Allen Turner, who comes away with the basketball. Dishing off there to Hunter Perry, and Perry going to be fouled. Jonah Ball's back into the game for Catholic. Max Wilcox in there. So it's Wilcox, Perry, Turner, Brammer, and Ball. And at the line is Perry. And McComas checks in. Wilcox checks out for Catholic. So Perry with his first point of the game. And gets both free throws to go. Cinco is back in. There's 4 players have scored. And Perry, Wilcox, and Brammer each with 2. So the bulk of the scoring has been done by Jay Allen Turner for Charleston Catholic. McComas with it for the Irish. And here is Turner, stripped away. Brammer comes up with it. Brammer shot a little short. And the stick back by... Well, it's going to put Brammer at the line. So the foul's on Sharps. It's his second. And it's team foul number 5. So Brammer now with 3 in the game. Just a sophomore and knocks both through. Landon Stone across the timeline and gets it into the hands of Reese Carden. Carden penetrates and whips it into the corner. Shot on its way, and banging the three-pointer through is Sharps. First three-pointer of the second half for Scott. After they nailed 5 in that first half. Driving his Ball, and just, boy, a beautiful drive by Ball, and just couldn't get the basketball to drop in there. Sharps from the other side and delivers. Back-to-back three-pointers by Jaden Sharps. He now has 12 on the season. Here is McComas with the left-handed shot that won't go through. Catholic off the Scott miss, and McComas driving, and he'll be fouled. So that'll put McComas at the line. Sharps knocks it through. He has 3 fouls in the game, and that is team foul number 6 on the Scott Skyhawks. So McComas puts it through. Trying to put it through, and McComas, again, a team leader, 6'2 seniors. Only senior really getting any kind of action right now, and going to have a quick 30 here. With Scott hitting a three-pointer. Gator knocked it in. He would have 2 more in the first quarter. He has 9 in the game. He got all 9 in the first quarter. But that gave Scott a 3-0 lead. Charleston Catholic answered with a 2-pointer. That made it 3-2, but Scott got on a run there. It was 8-4, and then it was 10-4, 12-4, 14-4, 17-4, 20-4, and 20-6 at the end of the first quarter. They built that lead up to 22 at halftime at 33-11. And right now it's at 52-20. McComas with another free throw coming here. And this one he swishes through. So he becomes the 5th Irish to score in this basketball game. It's 52-21. Ian Geralds goes to Landon Stone. Get it out to Calvin White. Whip it around here, Gerald's. Very good passing team as Scott, nearly taken away there by the Irish. Ian Gerald's weaving through, and the ball out of bounds, and it's going to be a go to Catholic. 2:48 remaining here in this third quarter. Scott coming in at 7-6, Catholic at 5-8. Jonah Ball gives way to Hunter Perry. Here's Ball on the move, and has to pick up his dribble, and now Wilcox back out to Ball, lets it fly, and nothing but the bottom of the net for Ball. Three-pointer, and that is the first three-pointer of the basketball game for Charleston Catholic. Makes it a 52-24 game. Sharp's trying to answer with a three. Good hustle there underneath by Cinco, who then drives out of traffic and weaving his way down the floor. Wilcox in the lane, up with the shot, and will be called for the travel. We get Isaac Setzer back into the lineup for Scott. And let's see who checks out. Landon Stone going to head out. So Jaden Sharps will walk it across, and they'll get it into the hands of Calvin White. And White, and here comes Setzer just flying in there. Couldn't get it to go, but the stick back won't drop for Dylan Grant. And then Isaac Setzer finally puts it through. Setzer has 6 here in the game. Cinco handing it to Ball, who got that three-pointer a moment ago. So Ball has scored back-to-back 5 points for Catholic. And a big pick there by McComas. McComas running the floor and too strong. Jaden Sharp's the other way for the Skyhawks. Jay Allen Turner going to get back into the game for Catholic, along with Joseph Brammer. Another look there at that three-pointer by Ball. So Cinco checking out of the game along with Perry. Here's Setzer with it for Scott, and it's going to stay with the Skyhawks here. Under a minute to go, and a big lead for the guys from Boone County. Looking for win number 8 here of the season. And trying to keep a winning streak going that at the moment stands at 3. Down low into the hands of Grant. And it's going to be Catholic's basketball as Mark Akers gives us the call. It's like Coach Sean Ballard wanting to get 5 new players into the game here. Shot on the way by McComas. Won't drop, and Wilcox got the miss. Nice job by Wilcox to put it through, his first field goal of the game. Skyhawks going to work here for the final shot. Got the big lead. Penetrating is Calvin White. Lost the basketball. Chance here for Catholic, and it's going to be Wilcox letting loose with it and misfires, and that will do it. 54-28 after 3. You're watching West Virginia Boys High School basketball featuring the Irish of Charleston Catholic here on Video Productions.
General Stores has served our hometowns for decades, providing those essential needs for the road of life. The LG family goes above and beyond to ensure that your experience is an easy one. That's why they offer the LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks, coffee, and even discounts on fuel. Rest assured, you'll leave knowing they have your needs covered. And by the way, tell them Hug sent you. Little General Stores, your road's neighbor.
You want it? Click it.
Reserve it and drive it.
Buy it at Thornhill.
Buy it at Thornhill.
Buy it at Thornhill.
That's right. Getting your new vehicle just got easier.
Visit any of our 6 locations and get a personalized experience in preferencing your next new vehicle.
Tag one of our pre-built invoices.
Or let's customize your exact features with our easy built-to-order process.
All we have to offer with shopping ease at ThornhillAutomotive.com.
Tag your new ride.
Tag your new ride.
Tag your new ride.
Tag your new ride on the Thornhill.
Great to have you with us here. Live streaming coverage of West Virginia Boys High School basketball featuring the Irish of Charleston Catholic here on Video Productions. And it has been the Scott Skyhawks from the get-go here. And now they try to finish up here in this fourth quarter. Big lead. This is Gator, gets it back to Dolan. Gator, Stone, Carden out there, and here is Gator who misses the shot. Malachi Lacey, a senior who wears number 21. He's into this fourth quarter lineup for the Skyhawks. Ball out of bounds, and it will stay with Catholic. Catholic going with Jonah Ball, who had 5 points in that third quarter. Gio Cinco, who wears number 10, Jay Allen Turner, number 24, Jonathan McComas, number 30, and Max Wilcox, number 32. And here's a shot, nice little soft shot by McComas. First field goal of the game for McComas. He has 3. Shot on its way by Carden, no good. And boy, I tell you what, nice hustle by Dolan throughout the evening. And here is Cinco trying to chase down the basketball. Good hustle by Gio Cinco, 5'9", sophomore for Hunter Moles is Irish. And Don Burton, Mark Akers, Chris Farrow, our officiating crew in this one here tonight. 3 dandies. Tell you what, they're all dandies in that role because it is not easy. From the corner, Gator, and Gator, who had those 3 3-pointers in the first quarter, hadn't scored since, and right back at it here in the fourth. Jay Allen Turner up with a tough shot. This kid's just battled here all night. That's his first field goal in this second half. He has 14 in the game. Shot on its way, and nothing. But right down the bottom of the hatch for Carden. Carden's second 3 of the game. He has 19 total points. We're going to have a foul called here. His Ball buried the 3 after the call. Ball hit a 3-pointer in that third quarter. All right, so Brammer is checking in. And let's see, Turner's going to go out. And I believe McComas is checking out for Charleston Catholic. Hunter Moles coaching hard here tonight, talking with young freshman Jonah Ball. At the line is Wilcox, and Wilcox puts it through. Wilcox has 3 in the game. This one is a little short for Wilcox, just about nabbed his own missed shot there. And Gator with a 3-pointer off the glass, the bank, and it is good. Our good buddy Bob Boland was here. The bank is open for Gator and the Scott Skyhawks, who lead by 30. Cinco driving, and nice job by Cinco. And Cinco has scored it, and Cinco becomes the 6th Irish player to score here in the basketball game. 32nd time out here at Charleston Catholic. Charleston Catholic is 13 of 18 at the free throw line tonight. Scott with 4 3-pointers in the first quarter, 1 in the second, 2 in the third, and they have 3. All 9 of the points scored here in this fourth quarter have come from behind the arc. 2 by Gator and 1 by Carden. Dolan. Calvin White with it now for Scott. And boy, nice pass there to Gator. So Gator finally does something besides a 3-pointer. A little 2-pointer there for Gator. Has 17 in the game. William Ball, a junior, getting set to check in for Catholic. Here's Cinco from the corner. We had a good look there. Just wouldn't go. Perry with the rebound. One-hander. Up and just a bit too strong. Stone gathers the rebound. And then Carden, just a nice little fade away. Boy, Carden's a player. He's got 5 here in this fourth quarter of action. And he now has 21 for the game. Just 1 point away from his average. Wilcox driving in. Ball was stripped. Stone finds Carden, and Carden lays it in. Cinco, did he walk? Yep, he sure did. Well, it's the third time this season that Scott has gone into the 60s, which I'm pretty sure they're going to add to that. But as we told you earlier in the game, most points they've scored this season's 88, lowest 44. Twice they've eclipsed the 80 mark, 6 times the 70 mark, twice the 60 mark, twice the 50 mark, and again they had that 44-point game. So we'll set the line up here for you as we've had some changes here. Stone is still in. Like that, Setzer's in. Setzer is in along with Jaden Sharp. Setzer's 22. Jaden Sharp's is 11. Here is Ian Gerald's back in, and he missed the shot. Dylan Grant is on the floor for the Skyhawks. Could not get it to go. And also in there now for Scott, first time tonight, number 33, Owen Atkins. He's a sophomore, making his 8th appearance of the season. Shot no good there by William Ball. And on the other end, laying it in is Gerald's. Gerald's first points here in this second half. He has 9 for the game. So Cinco, Jonah Ball, Joseph Brammer in there for Charleston Catholic, along with Hunter Perry and William Ball and Gio Cinco. Running the floor here is William Ball, the junior. Ball, nice job there, tight roping the baseline. Gets it out to Brammer, and Hunter Perry now with it. That is going to be last touch by the Skyhawks, and they're going to get Billy Ford into the game for Catholic. He wears number 12. Alex Pfizer is in. He wears number 20. And also into the game, 52, Gage Tawney. Ball going to go out on Charleston Catholic. I believe he stepped on the line there. Hunter Nall, number 4, he's into the game for the Skyhawks. Malachi Lacey's back in there. He saw him early in the game. Where's number 21? This is Owen Atkins, and it's taken away here. Here comes Perry down the floor for Catholic, and his shot is blocked, but we're going to have contact there as we go under 2 minutes to play here in this fourth quarter of action. That's going to be the 8th foul on Scott. Catholic has just 1 foul here in this second half. So the foul was on Gerald's. That's his first of the game. Shot up and in by Perry. Perry now 3 for 3 at the free throw line, and he has 3 points. Going to try to make it 4. And he does. Catholic now 15 to 20 at the free throw line. From the outside, Gerald's a little short with that one. Rebound up and a little too strong there for Hunter Nall. Ball out of bounds, and it will go to Catholic. And some new players going to enter the game for the Irish. And we'll check it out here. Shot up by Lacey, no good. Billy Ford with it for Charleston Catholic. Ball tapped around and wouldn't drop there. Trying to get these new players. Cole Elkins is number 20 into the game, and Alan Lynn is number 42 for the Skyhawks. And Austin Shelton, number 34, he's in the game there for the Scott Skyhawks, who again have led this one from start to finish. Blades, number 54, has the basketball. And joined out there by Gage Tawney. Pat Arball is number 50, getting his first action here in the game. And Alex Fizer wears number 20. Time winding down here. And that will do it. 71-37. Scott over Charleston Catholic. We recap it in a moment. Live streaming coverage of West Virginia boys high school basketball featuring the Irish of Charleston Catholic coming your way here on Video Productions. Post-game coming up.
Did you know when you send or receive a text message, you take your eyes off the road for 5 seconds? At 55 miles per hour, that's like driving more than the length of a football field blindfolded. As a result, thousands of people die every year in crashes related to distracted driving. That's why we're cracking down on people who text or use their smartphones while driving. We would rather you cross the goal line alive. Law enforcement officers write tickets to save lives. Don't text and drive.
Here at Children's Dentistry, you may notice things are a little different. And Mom and Dad expect us to treat them like a child.
Better wake up. We welcome you back here at Charleston Catholic Athletic Facility, and the Scott Skyhawks have won it over Charleston Catholic 71-37. A three-pointer by Jaron Gator right out of the gate. He would have 3 in that first quarter. He got them a 3-0 lead. They never trailed. Charleston Catholic got it to 3-2. And from that moment on, it was Scott all the way, 20-6 at the end of the first quarter, 33-11 at halftime. It was 54-28 at the end of the third, and they win it here by a final of 71-37. Scott now 8-6 on the year. Charleston Catholic drops to 5-9. Scott playing Friday at home, and they will be going up against the Nitro Wildcats. Charleston Catholic back home here on Thursday as they meet the Bison of Buffalo. Reese Carden had 23 to lead Scott, 17 in the game for Jaron Gator. Leading scorer for Charleston Catholic was Jay Allen Turner with 14. Great job here by our crew tonight. Hunter Cart, our producer, director, Joe Mounts, and, of course, the executive producer of Video Production Sports is Butch Mounts. That's going to do it from here inside the Charleston Catholic Athletic Facility. Our excellent crew tonight. Job well done. And we thank all of you for joining us here tonight as well. And so for all of us here, this is Mark Martin saying so long. Scott wins it 71-37. All games on Video Productions are streaming live and archived on the Video Productions Facebook site. Tonight's game has been a sports presentation of Video Productions. Good job, my man. What's that?